It's 10 past. Cold calling McDonald's for 1 hour. No, bro. Wow. It's a lot of noise, isn't it? Do 1 minute 30. Hi, good morning. I was looking for the business manager if possible. Yeah, of course. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little company based in Cardiff. I was just wondering if they were free. Oh, thank you very much. Hi, good morning. Very quickly, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was just looking for permission, really, to leave you guys my contact details and prices for ink for the HP printer on an email, if that would be okay. Yeah, are you sure? Would that be okay? Right, let me write this down. Yeah, go on. What's the best email? 831, yeah. UK.mcd.com. Oh, there we go. And what was your name? Sorry. Kate. I'm Charles, by the way, Kate. Um, Very quickly, have you got, I know it's a bit of a long shot to ask, Kate, but have you got the name of one of the printers? Because I can get across some prices if you know the model. Yeah. Ah, perfect. And do you buy the A toner or the X toner, if that makes sense? Do you buy the one? I have no idea. Do you buy the one? Do Just, oh, go on. Yeah. It'll probably say X on the end. So it might say something like Charlie Foxtrot 259, and then it'll either have an A for Alpha and an X for X-ray. Yeah, that's the one. Perfect. So and you buy it, you're buying the non-originals, aren't you? It's not official. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, perfect. So when you buy them, do you buy one at a time or two at a time? Oh, you sound very organized, Kate. You sound very organized. I bet you hate it when you go on holiday and it's not very organized when you're away. Come back, you got no ink. Yeah, exactly. Another stores are asking where their ink is because you've somebody's nicked them off the other store or something. Yeah. So basically, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I've been running my own little company for seven. And I do a lot of business with McDonald's, different like franchises. So on my notes, I've got you guys down. Is it a franchise of four stores? Oh, it's not. Is it really? Oh, have you been bought? Not bought out. Oh, right. Okay. So my date is a little bit out of date. Okay. So you're 17. Okay. So with the choosing of suppliers, are you allowed to do that yourself, or are you told where to get it from? If that makes sense. Okay. So you're still a bit all over the place. Yeah. You don't quite know what's what. Yeah. So no, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take full advantage of you. I'll send 16 toners out. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do then. If I send you an email, will this come, if I send it in the next few minutes, will this come directly to yourself? And then, yeah, perfect. So I'm going to put my name, Charles, on it. Yeah, go on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The person who does the accounts. Yeah, yeah. Does all the invoices. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, definitely. But for me, it's not, it's a really tricky one because I'm not just trying to give best, like, I'm not trying to be cheaper than everyone else. My knowledge and my experience is what is the reason I'm still in business. So I'll give you a very, very brief example, then I'll let you go. So for example, on a week, on an evening or a weekend when every other supplier is not working because they work 9 to 5. So for example, if I get a phone call or an email or a WhatsApp message from a McDonald's at like 7 o'clock at night and they're saying, "Oh, Charles, you know, we've got a problem with the printer and it's shooting up this error message," I reply. So even on a Saturday morning, I'm working. On a Sunday morning, I'm working. So because I run my own business, 100%. Yeah, exactly. So if there's any issues with the toner, or if even just just one little thing, like for example on a Sunday morning, I know a lot of business managers, that's when they do the admin work, for example. So like, you know, I get a lot of not a lot, but I get like one or two messages on a Sunday morning, and they're not expecting a reply until Monday morning. But I just reply to them straight away. So say for example you sent me a WhatsApp or an email saying, "Hi Charles, it's Kate. Can I please have a couple of toners? What do you want me to do with the empties, for example?" I would reply within like 5, 10 minutes. If I'm at my desk or if I'm on my phone or whatever, I would just reply like you're a friend of mine type. Everyone's on their phones anyway. So I would just reply. So it's more about the customer service, and this is the tricky part. How do you get that across to your accountant lady? Because your accountant lady hasn't spoken to me, so she's just going to look at my quote and be like, "Oh, we're paying, say I'm 100 quid," and she'll be like, "Oh, we're paying 95." Like we're fine, and I'm like, yeah, but I could do it for less, but it's my knowledge that people paying for. It's my knowledge. It's. Just see what they say, because the thing is, with people with ink, I've done this for a long time, and a lot of times people, they need something, like they need a little bit more help, and it's not just being cheaper. Like all the other my competitors, they think, oh, I'm just going to be cheaper. But sometimes that's not what they're looking for, because they're not looking to be the cheap, like they're looking to be the cheapest. But sometimes some McDonald's stores, they're looking for customer services. They're looking for someone on the other end of the phone that can answer a question. It might just be like straight away, and not like exactly like, and that's the reason why I do quite well with franchises, because a lot of times, say I got my foot in the door with you guys in Basildon, what happened, like say Basildon Eastgate or whatever, what'll happen is I might supply you for say 6 months, I might even supply you for a whole year, and then you might then pass my details on to another one, and they might be like, "Oh, Kate's been using," you say to us, "Oh, I've been using Charles for a whole year," and they'll be like, "Oh, really?" And then that's how I build up my reputation. It's not just overnight. It's not just, "Oh, 70, here you go, Charles, here's 17 stores." That's just not how it works. It's just one at a time, build one relationship at a time. Because you've got to imagine, when you're not there, Kate, I might have to speak to the first assistant or the second assistant. Do you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what I'll do initially is I'll send you this email, see what you think. If you can get some prices that you've last paid to make sure that I'm on point, I should be fine, but just double check, because what I don't want to do is obviously be higher, a lot higher. And then I'll just leave it with you. And if you speak to your account lady, brilliant. If you speak to that consultant, brilliant. But apart from that, thank you very, very much for taking my call. I really appreciate it. And I'll put my number in the bottom left-hand corner, and obviously my email's there as well. So fingers crossed, let me know what you think. All right, Kate? And best of luck as well if you just started being a business manager. So best of luck to you as well. You have a lovely day. Thanks, Kate. Ta-da. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Let's go. Right. Option four. Um, says franchise is now 17 stores. Will forward quote to consultant and accountant. I reckon 48 minutes. We'll go with 48. 1 hour. 1 hour, 38 minutes. Yep. That's what we'll do, guys. So this is a toner quote. To Donald's. I'm just gonna put McDonald's on there. Should I just do McDonald's? I think I think 1 minute 30 after the intro. Need a hoodie. Thick. Mm. Shall I do 2 minutes? Nah, take too long. Right. So now we're in West Midlands. It's a franchise of two. Hi, good morning. I was just looking for the BM, the business manager. Oh, there we go. Yeah, are they available at all? Yeah, of course. Sorry. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little company based in Cardiff. Oh, thank you. Hello. Hiya. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was just looking for permission to pop an email through to you guys, or to the BM with my contact details and some prices for ink for the HP printer, if that would be okay. Are you sure? Yeah. No, no, it's fine. Honestly, all I was hoping for initially was just an email because I've done this for quite a long time, sold ink, about 15 years, and I've been by myself for about seven. And it's one of these situations where I'd just rather just send the email and then it's up to you guys what you do with it, you know? What's the best email address to get you on? Yeah, sure. Thank you. No, sorry, I never call at the right time, trust me, ever. No worries. Honestly, there's no rush. Are you really? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. 00. Is it? Oh, what was the number? Sorry, 00 at uk.mcd.com. Ah, brilliant. And what was your name? Sorry. Sarah. I'm Charles, by the way. Sarah. Is it Sarah with a H as well, just to double check? And very quickly, I know this is a bit of a long shot, Sarah, but do you know the name of one of the printers? Because I was hoping to get across some prices, if I can. Oh, oh, you still got it. Brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah, you've got to look after it. The new one is so expensive. Honestly, it's ridiculous pricing for the newer version of it, you know. So I'll send an email for that. And if you don't mind me asking, do you get involved with it at all, the buying of it, or is that just the business manager? I've got you. But you're one of them. Okay, so initially, if it's okay, Sarah, I'll put on my email, hi Sarah, my name's Charles. Here's my prices, here's my contact details, and then I'll just leave it with you guys. Like I said, if it comes to nothing, I still appreciate you letting me send an email and let me quote, you know. Um, I'll send it over now. Are you just to ask very quickly, on my notes, I've got it might be outdated, but are you one of two stores in a franchise? Is that right? Is it changed? It has changed. Okay, yeah. Oh, never. Because I spoke to one earlier and I said, "Are you one of four?" She said, "We're one of 17." I was like, "Bloody hell, my notes are so out of date." I had the Aberrant group. Oh, there's eight of you. Yeah, okay, cool. So what I'll do then, I'll send you that email across, Sarah. Thank you very much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And if it can come to anything, do you know what? Even if you reply and say, "Charles, your pricing's out. This is what we're paying. Can you quote again?" And just let me know. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to embarrass myself. If I'm because I know Dotty Ink is quite cheap, to be fair. But thank you for your time as well. Have a nice day. Thanks, Sarah. Ta-ra. Bye-bye. Bye. That's a gatekeeper quote. I don't know what they're paying, to be honest. But the store 00731. Hmm, that might work. So if it says McDonald's 00731, yeah, just keep it simple, innit? Right, so we've done five calls. It's 35 minutes to go. 25 minutes in, and two quotes. Buzz in. One, two, one, two, three, four, five. So now we're going to ring another store. She said part of eight stores. See, just four different managers order. Going to go with 1 minute ringing time for McDonald's, I think. instead of 45 seconds. So this one is up in Scotland. Hi, good morning. I was just looking for the BM, the business manager. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was just wondering if they were free. Oh, thank you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, of course. I was going to ask actually, is he any good on email or better on the telephone? Oh, sorry. Is he any good on email or better on the telephone? To phone. Yeah, I'll try again. If you don't mind me asking, who is it I need to ask for? Sorry. Stuart. No worries. I'll try again. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hi, good morning. I was just looking for the BM, the business manager. Oh, thank you. Hi, good morning. Very quickly, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was just looking for permission really to leave you guys my contact details and some prices for ink for the HP printer, if that would be okay. Yeah, no, of course. I was just hoping to be kept on file really. Would I pardon me. Is he any good on email or better on the telephone? Yeah, of course. I'm going to put this on my notes. If you don't mind me asking, who is it I need to ask for? Let me write this down. So Michael. And then in terms of your telephone number, is he on the store number or is he on a, yeah, is he on because I've got it down and I might have my information out of date, but I've got, is it 3 stores or is it more than that? Oh, perfect. Yeah, no problem. I spoke to another store earlier, and I said, "Is it 4 stores?" She went, "It's 17." I was like, "Okay, my date is yeah, my date is a little bit out though on a lot of the stores." So, but he's based in your store in Dunfermline, is it? Brilliant. I'll put that on my notes. Thank you, and I'll call back in you said a week and a half. I'll put 2 weeks on my notes just in case. But thank you for your time. Cheers. Bye bye. Bye. She said 2 weeks. Call back in March. Oh wow. Hi guys, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little company based in Cardiff. I was hoping you could give me a quick call back on the Cardiff number, 02922 Thank you very much. So this is where it gets a bit weird. CB23LL. So this is the number for this McDonald's. CB223HD. Might as well just fucking change. Okay, so that was weird. Hi, good morning. I was just looking for the BM, the business manager. Oh, there we go. Y- Yeah, would that be okay with you? Oh, brilliant. Thank you. I knew that question would come up. Well, very quickly, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was just looking for permission to get an email across with my contact details and some prices for ink for the HP printer, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was looking to get an email across with my name Charles and my contact details, and I was going to put some prices in there as well. But obviously, I wanted to call and ask if that would be okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Cheers. Y Yeah, of course. Are you sure an email wouldn't be easier, or would you? They said prefer callback, is it? It's on. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it's only because I've had quite a lot of experience in this, and I never call at the right time, like ever. I call back after two, and then you guys be like, "We're flat out. Why are you calling now?" And I'll be like, "You told me to." But what's is it? Yeah, honestly, yeah, yeah. 451, yeah, at uk.mcd.com. Perfect. I know this is a very, very long shot to ask you this question before you go. Very, very quick question. Very tough question maybe to answer. But do you know the name or the model of the printer? Because I can get across the prices on the email if you know, like, y yeah, they normally say like HP LaserJet Pro, and then it'll say like, eh, oh, there you go. Oh, you're a diamond. Perfect. So what I can do now is I can actually put the toner price in with my details, and then if it is something that somebody picks up on email and it's of interest, fingers crossed, they can always get back to me in their own time. If you don't mind me asking, who is it that I do need to address the email to? Like, who's the best person to send it to? Yeah, Laura. Yeah, sure. Do they so 00451, and then you're gonna give me, is there another email as well to copy them in as well? Perfect. Daniels. Yeah, sure. Daniel, Daniel, yeah, underscore. Like the football team that did very well yesterday. Yeah. Oh, the number three. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brilliant. And just to ask, are you part of around 8 stores in the franchise, or has it changed? Because my data's a little bit out of date. Is it around eight? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah. I spoke to another store earlier and I said, "Are you part of four?" And they said, "No, we're part of 17." I was like, my data is like, but then again, I spoke to another one. I said, "Are you part of two?" Thinking that it'll offend them. And then they said, "Yeah, two." So I was like, okay, well, yeah. So my date is, I think my date is about 3 or 4. No, it must be about 5, 6 years out of date. Yeah, it's definitely a few years old, but a lot of other people are saying that the date is on spot on. But I've got to update my notes on my Excel spreadsheet. But what I'll do is I'll send an email through. I'll address when I say address email, because you said Laura as well. But if I address email, shall I put hi Daniel and Laura? To address it to Dan. Yeah, because he's yeah, and Laura would have to go back through to Dan. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Initially, it's through Dan. Yeah, yeah, and then it might go through to Laura if Dan is like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about and good pricing and everything. Yeah, fingers crossed. But thank you very, very much for your help. What was your name, by the way? Ellie. Thank you very much, Ellie. I really do appreciate it. And you have a lovely day as well. Thank you. Speak to you in a bit. Ta-da. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Uh, that's buzzing. Uh, Drafts. No. So looking at. So we got 18 minutes to go. I got 18 minutes to go. It's not heating up in here at all. Hang on, guys. Let me let me figure this out. The heat is it boiling? Ah, fuck. It is hot though. It's on the highest settings, man. Do you know what? Fuck this. Fucking over here in the fucking corner. I'm just gonna plug it in somewhere else. There's a little heater with wheels, and it's maybe what might be a good idea is to fucking move it. Ugh. Ah. What do you reckon, guys? Just to move it under my fucking desk. Be a good fucking idea, wouldn't it? Right. So I've moved it under my desk. Now I have it under my desk. All right, so his name is Dan. Hi, Dan. So we're looking at McDonald's 00451. I'm looking at HPM 404. Boom. 18 stores. Franchise is now 18 stores. Okay, let's go. Hi, good morning. I was looking for the BM, the business manager. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was just wondering if they were free. Oh, brilliant. The reason for the call was to ask for permission to pop you guys an email with my name, Charles, and my contact details, and I was hoping to get across some prices for ink for the HP printer, if that would be okay. No, no worries. Is there any particular reason why? Because normally people allow me to keep them on file just in case, because I've been doing it for a long time, about 15 years, so I know a lot about printers. Yeah, no worries, mate. All right. Well, thank you anyway. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye. Hi, good morning. I was looking for the BM, the business manager. Oh, cheers. Hi, mate. Um, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was just looking for permission really to get across my contact details, my name Charles, and some prices for ink for the HP printer, if that would be okay. The one the supplier they've chosen. Would I still be allowed permission to leave an email with my details just in case? Would that be okay, or they wouldn't even allow that? Are you sure? Yeah. Are you, if you don't mind me asking then, are you company owned or franchised? So when you say, because I only ask because I do a lot of business with McDonald's, both company and franchised. But how does it? So are you saying that it's like a certain criteria for your particular franchise? Is that what you mean? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. I definitely understand that. I do business with company owned McDonald's. Does that mean anything? I don't know if that will mean anything, but yeah. So how would I get approved by that? Is that something that no? I'll tell you what then. How about this? I'll send an email through, and then you guys see if it's something of interest, and if it's not, you know, it, it won't get anywhere. But at least you've explained it. To be fair, you've explained it quite well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you very much. What's the email, mate? 01124, yeah, .mcd.com. Brilliant. And what was your name, mate? Kevin. I'm Charles, Kevin. Very quickly, Kevin, before you go, do you have the name? I know it's a bit of a long shot to ask, but do you have the name of one of the printers so at least I can get across some pricing on the email? Yeah. Um, yeah, that's the new one, isn't it? Perfect. So what I'll do then, I'll keep it very, very simple my end. I'll send you an email with my name, Charles, my company details, my prices, my delivery charge, my contact details in the bottom left hand corner. My pricing is very clear, very concise. So you've got the A toner, the X toner, and then at the end of the day, that's all I can do, Kevin. I've been doing this for quite some time, about 15 years overall that I've been selling ink. So it's one of these situations where if I can fit into whatever you know process the franchisee wants me to do, then you just got to let me know and then figure it out from there. Is it am I right in saying is it eight because it used to be 8 stores, isn't it? Is it now around 18 stores, you guys? Is it AFA restaurants? Ah, oh, 17. Okay, cool. So I'll send an email through now, mate. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for explaining it. And if I can be of any interest, let me know. You have a good day as well. Thanks, Kevin. Cheers, mate. Bye bye. Bye. Yeah, that's why the guy on the last call said not interested. So, thought I sent the other day and it didn't have an image. All right, 7 minutes to go. Let's go. Hi, good afternoon. I was looking for the BM, the business manager. No, yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't called before, to be honest. I was just looking for the business manager. Is that Denzel, is it? Oh, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little company based in Cardiff. I was just wondering if he's free. Oh, thank you. Cheers, mate. Yeah, of course. I was going to ask, would I be okay? Is he any good on email or better on the telephone? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. How are you spelling Denzel as well? Is it with an S or with a Z? Oh, perfect. I'll try and call back in a bit. And thank you very much for your help anyway. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye. Hi, good afternoon. I was just looking for the BM, the business manager. Yeah, of course. Sorry. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little company based in Cardiff. I was just wondering if they're free. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. My name's Charles. I run my own little company based in Cardiff. I was just wondering if they're free. Would Yeah, would that be okay with you? 01488.mcd.com. Oh, perfect. And if you don't mind me asking, who is it I need to address the email to? To the BM. Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you very much for your help. Cheers. Bye bye. Bye bye. Let's go. This one is printer list, not spoken. Copy. 01488. Boom. Sent. Let's go. All right, we'll just do one more call to get out of Chelmsford. Hi, good afternoon. I was just looking for the BM, the business manager. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little business based in Cardiff. I was just wondering if they're free. Oh, thank you. Hi, good afternoon. Very quickly, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. My name's Charles. I was just saying I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff, down in Cardiff. And I was looking for permission to leave my contact details and some prices for ink for the HP printer, if that would be okay. Are you sure? Is email a good way of leaving the details? Is that something that could work? Yeah. Let me write this down. And what was your name, by the way? Sorry. Chris. Pleased to meet you, Chris. I'm Charles. You too. What's the best email address to get you on, Chris? At uk.mcd.com. There you go. You can tell it's not my first rodeo, Chris. I've only been doing this 15 years. What's what's the name of the I know this is a long shot to ask, Chris, but what's the name of your printer? Because I was hoping to get across some prices if I can. I know it's a HP. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you've got the new one, haven't you? Oh, you've only just got it. Oh no. Okay. So this one, you're not aware of what toner code, what price, what page yield. You're probably not aware of much, are you, with the new one? Yeah, it's expensive, Chris. I can tell you that for nothing. Um, y- well, yeah, well, more, yeah. Well, it depends actually. So there's an A toner and an X toner. So the A toner is the standard yield, which I wouldn't go near unless you were completely desperate and nobody had the X. But I wouldn't even go near it even then because the A it only does it's around 3,000. It's 2.9, so call it 3,000 prints. But the X does 9.5. So even if the A is available, I would still hold off and get. I'd always get the X if you can. The X original, I believe I've got it on my quote. I believe it's around 155, 160 plus VAT. I supply for around 100. But then, to be honest with you, everyone charges different pricing. I've done this for long enough to know that everyone charges different. You know, people charge a lot cheaper. There's so many companies out there trying to get McDonald's business. So many different suppliers you can choose from. From my angle is I've got a lot of knowledge and experience. So I've been doing this for 7 years by myself, and the McDonald's customers that use me, and I'm not just saying this to say it, I do actually have testimonials, things like that to back me up. They love me because they message me late at night, they message me on a Saturday, Sunday, they order, they have an issue with the printer, they go away on holiday, they say, right, any problems, ring Charles, they get their first assistant, second assistant, ring Charles. Everything kind of comes through me, and there's a lot of trust as well, if that makes sense. So it's not just about being cheaper and saying, well, I can be, I can help you a P&L sheet, I could just be cheaper, because being cheaper on these toners, Chris, it certainly doesn't mean that you're better, because HP have made it very tricky to save money, shall we say, on these printers. So I'll send you an email. If you don't mind me asking, what's the kind of current setup with the store? Are you allowed to, do you have enough kind of, what's your responsibility with the budgeting for the toner? Is that something that you do by yourself, or are you told to? to get it from a certain place? Do you have a say on it at all? I don't. Okay, so what? So his price. Obviously, I know price is very, very important because of the P&L. Um, if I send you this email across, Chris, are you able to maybe keep? Yeah, are you able to keep me on file and then maybe keep me updated? So if I'm out on price, you can say, right, Charles, because you mentioned 80. You say, right, Charles, I've been quoted by, I don't know, inkjets and toners. I've been quoted this price. Can you match it or something like that? Is that something you'd be able to do? Maybe give me a bit of feedback if my pricing is not quite there. Is that okay, Chris? Yeah. I'll take it from there. Yeah, definitely. And one thing I will say before you go is, and I say this to everybody, I don't do people's heads in, mate. I don't hassle them, Chris. I don't badger them. I don't pester them. So for me, it's not a case of ringing up every week, every month asking, because the stores that use me, they just contact me when they're ready. And I've never asked them for anything apart from sending over that initial quote, getting the order in. Apart from that, mate, I just leave people to it. And when I'm needed, I spring into action. But when I'm not needed, 100%. It's a very risky way to be though, because a lot of other companies have been successful because they hassle, and I just refuse to be like that. And, yeah, 100%. And to be honest with you, mate, you can't really argue with them because if it's success in a way, it's successful, but it's just not the way that I want to be successful. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think if somebody needs you and they got your number, they got your email, sometimes you just got to leave them to it. And I've been by myself now as a sole trader. I run my own little company since March 2017, so it's coming up now in a couple of months. It'll be 7 years. And to be honest with you, Chris, some of my best customers, I get along with them really, really well. Sometimes they message me like a question, and then I'll message them back instantly within say 5, 10 minutes, and then I'll be like, in a week's time, I'll be like, wait, are they going to place an order? What they do? Like that sales mentality is still there. Like, are they going to place it? What's happening? Shall I call them? And then I think, Charles, calm down. Like they've been using you for like literally since day one, And then lo and behold, they'll message me like a month later and say, Charles, I forgot to place it. I forgot to reply, or the reply was in my drafts. Can you please send me out two toners ASAP? And I'll just be like, oh, I was going to ring, but my attitude is if I'm needed. And they were like, no, I wish you did ring. I'm like, I don't, oh, dude, just can't win with people, Chris. But I'll send you over that email, see what you think of it, take your time, and then we'll take it from there. I've quoted another couple of stores. I think they're in your group. I've quoted I don't know if you know the store numbers, but I've quoted 01124 Cambridge services, and 00451 um Whittlesford. I don't know if you know them, maybe. They're Cambridgeshire, yeah. You're Chelmsford, aren't you? Essex. Yeah, Herefordshire. Going on the other end of the country in a split second here, Chris. Jesus Christ. But you're in Essex. Is that right? You're in Essex, yeah. Yeah, perfect. So, because initially, was it about eight of you and then it's increased to about 17, 18 now? Yeah, but were you part of the ones that came across or were you part of the original eight or whatever? Yeah. So it would have started off with one, and then I presume in Chelmsford it would have increased in that area, did it? Something like that. Okay, yeah, to the original Chelmsford stores. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that CM1, I think, isn't it? 1BE, maybe? Yeah, possibly. Or maybe three. Yeah. Got a couple in CM1. But I'll tell you what I'll do then, Chris. I'll send you the email. Because first and foremost, I've got to be decent on price. Because at the end of the day, if I make you an offer and it's higher than what you're paying, that is a really tough sell. So I've got to be at least matching what you're paying. So I'll send you this email. If you find the time to come back to me with some feedback, it'd be much appreciated. If I've got a requote, then that's what I'll do. But then again, I don't know. It might be cheaper than what you're paying at the moment. So, oh no, in saying that, you haven't even ordered yet for you. You said it's a new printer. Yeah. So yeah, so exactly. So the toner in the printer is a starter toner. I call it a stingy toner. So if you don't have any stock at the moment, I'd be very wary of letting the toner run down because HP would have only put a 3K toner in. I'm pretty certain it's a 3K toner, but it maybe even be less. But I can teach you little things like how to do a supply status page, for example. So how to check how many prints is in the toner, how it's performed. So it's not just about, oh, the X does 9.5 thousand pages. You might want to do a print report and actually see if that's true. You know, it might not just be me saying it or popping it in an email. You might want to see it on a report for yourself, Chris. So I can teach you little things like that along the way, and it might stand you in good stead when it comes to different printers as well. I'll send this email over, mate. Thank you very much for your time. I'll put my name Charles on it, Chris, and you have a lovely day as well. Much appreciated. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Cheers, Chris. Ta-ra, mate. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Buzzing. So good chat. Sync quote. S- Still, I'd still say gatekeeper. Boom. So how much is everyone else's in? HP for also, yeah, you're gonna play or what? So I sent that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 calls, 5 quotes. Fuck me, bro. Not bad. So, okay, so I'm gonna do a follow power on Specsavers. Gonna come off. Oh, fucking. But oh yeah, sorry. 16 calls, 5 quotes, all gatekeeper quotes, I would say, because they got to check with somebody. I mean, I suppose in a way, yeah, gatekeeper quotes. I mean, maybe a couple of them could have been decision maker quotes, but I feel like, they were gatekeeper ones, so light green. I got to check on some prices for a HP 4002 toner to make sure, but I got to check that anyway to make sure that I'm there or thereabouts on pricing, which I don't think I am. So you got cartridge save, toner giant, cartridge people, the W1490A. W1490X. So they're 46 and they're 86. So I think possibly could an argument be made? I need to be I need to be cheaper. I think that argument could always be made, if I'm being honest, but it really does depend on where they're getting it from as well. Their current, oh, there we go. So there's this 73. Fuck me, what a price difference, man. I'll tell you the price difference now. Because you don't want to shortchange yourself, but then you don't want to price yourself out. And they don't even have them on this fucking system. What a piss. Oh, they don't even fucking have them. Right, so you're looking at 46 and 73, 86, 103. So I'm 70 and 100. So maybe if we put W1490A, so how much is the original? It's 85. Well, there's something for 85. 81. Okay, so maybe I need to. Okay, so I'll close down the McDonald's, open up the Specsavers, so UK opticians. So this is follow-ups though. So let me ring this one. Hi, good afternoon, Marilyn. I was just looking for Hugh. Oh, there we go. Is he back in tomorrow? Ah, brilliant. I'll give him a quick bell tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye. So we're looking for Hugh. Oh, two. Maybe when I'm back. That's four. Okay. Do a call back. So there we go. Hi guys, just a message for Jess to give me a quick call back on a Cardiff number. My name's Charles, sorry. I'm a sole trader based in Cardiff. It's 02922 402 747. Thank you very much. So should I just put left voicemail? Yeah. So this is Tanya. No, wait, 2 minutes. You said I was first in line. Yeah, right. I'm gonna put a date. I'm just gonna put the notes. Hi, good afternoon. I haven't called for quite some time, but I was just wondering, is Elise there at all? Oh, I think that proves that I haven't been doing anybody's head in. Well, very quickly, my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. In the past, Elise very kindly allowed me permission to pop an email through to the customer.newport.uk email address, but I haven't called or emailed. You're going to laugh at this. I looked at the notes as I was waiting on the phone, and I last spoke to Elise in November 2019. This is quite a long time ago, but I set up my business in 2017, so I quoted her 2017, 2018, 2019, like once a year, but I haven't called or emailed since then. Even though she's no longer there, would I still be allowed permission to pop an email through with my name, Charles, and my prices and everything? Would that be okay? Are you sure? Yeah? Would that would that be okay? Yeah, I've got the only thing is obviously my printer list that Elise gave me is quite a bit out of date. Um, is there, do you know, it's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Do you know the names of any of the printers, or shall I go with what I think you may have? Yeah, the B432. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'll put that down. Yeah. So got the DLA printer, Color Laser Pro M477. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the newer one. Yeah, because I quoted for the 402, so you don't have the 402 anymore. Okay, so I'll put the 402. Do you still have any of the Ricos? They're the test room. They're the test room printers. Do you reckon? I'd be impressed if you still have the Ricos because a lot of stores they've got rid of those Ricos now. They're really good ones, but they've. Does it really? Yeah. I'd be. Oh yeah. Go on. No, no idea what that is. Yeah. Oh, you are okay. That's interesting. Okay, I wasn't expecting you to say that. Yeah, that's interesting. 400X. That's. You sure it's not 4002? Because that's the new test room printer. Uh, yeah, it's 4002. Yep, yep, yep. Perfect. Yep. That's interesting. No, you've given me a whole afternoon worth of work. I to be honest with you, that's I'd be very impressed if you still had the Ricos, especially because you've got a newer version of the DVLA printer, the M479. So you've got the 477 and 479. That's interesting. You still got the B432s on the shop floor. They're the bin printers, I think. The Okies. Yeah, they're 100%. Are they really? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And then the 4002 is the newer version of the 404, which is the newer version of the 402. So if you still have the 40 M402, I'd be impressed because you've got the M402, M404, and you've got the newest version as well. So you are right. They've looked after all the old stuff, but they've still got a lot of new stuff as well. That's really interesting. Yeah, definitely. Well, what I'll do is I'll send it over. When I send this email over, is the customer one still the best email address to use? Would that be okay? No, no, I can literally send it in 10 minutes. I was only joking. I'm a bit of a nerd. I'm literally like, I'm already halfway through the quote. So I was, yeah, yeah. No, honestly, that would be brilliant. I really appreciate it. And what was your name, if you don't mind me asking? Sorry. Tanisha, you did say at the start, but is it Tanisha? Did I spell it right? Okay. Let the person know who does the ordering. They'll be like, "What?" You'll be like, "I know this guy's amazing. Spells my name right and everything." You have to order ink off him. What I'll do is I'll put so Elisa's is left. Was it quite a while back that she's left, or was it recently? Was it really? You're joking. Wow. Because she might have remembered me as well, but it doesn't. I mean, it makes no difference because I try to prove to people that I don't hassle them, but then I leave it so long that by the time I come back through, they're like, "Who are you again?" And I'm like, "Oh, we spoke, 4 years ago." But what I'll do is I'll send that email through, Tanisha. I'll put my name, Charles, my Cardiff contact details, my prices, my delivery charge, and then if there's anything else that's needed, just let the person know. And fingers crossed, they'll come back to me. If you don't mind me asking, who is it that will now would do the ordering now? BEC or BEK? Okay. Yeah, yeah. So potentially it could be good timing. Possibly. There's no rush. Yeah, genuinely, there's no rush. If there was any rush, honestly, you'd hear off me a lot more than once every. I mean, I'm looking at the calendar, February 24. I last called in November 2019, so what's that like, 4.5 years? Yeah, 4 and a bit years. So the you just said then about changing things around. Well, I haven't had the best of luck sometimes because some of my managers of some certain stores, they've used me for like 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I've been in business 7 years by myself, and some of them have used me up to 7 years. And then when they leave, it's a double whammy because I don't get to their business if they go into a new store because that new store might have their own setup, and then I've lost the business for the old store. And then when I try, and even if I've got a fantastic relationship with the person, if I ring that store after they've left, they just are like, "Who are you?" Like, just send an email, and I'm like, no, I've been saving you like thousands of pounds a year, and they're like, yeah, but you know, just send us an email. And so for me, if the tide is changing, then I deserve a little bit of luck. The both is, I suppose, it's a bit of bad luck when someone leaves, but then it's a bit of good luck if someone new comes in and changes things around. It's a bit of what's the word? It's swings and roundabouts. I want to say ebb and flow, but it wasn't the right terminology. But yeah, 100% it swings and roundabouts. I think sometimes it goes in your favor, but I think you deserve your own luck sometimes, and that's why I do calls on a Sunday. I just call sometimes on a Saturday. Some of the managers or the admin people, they do their admin work on a Sunday. I know that for a fact because I get orders on a Sunday when they're sat at their desk and they've got a bit of time, to breathe. But I'll send it over. Thank you very genuinely. Thank you. Even if it comes to nothing, I really, really thank you for your time on the phone and thank you for the new printer list. I'll see what I can come up with and then let Bex know, if I'm any good, just give me a shout as and when. Would that be okay, Tanisha? You have a lovely, is it really? Yeah, definitely. What? Oh, just to ask as well, I've got Jason and Andrew down as the directors. Is that still the case? And Craig, Jason, Andrew. Well, I was going to ask that. Yeah. So on the Spitty store, I last spoke to a lady called Tanya, and is it really? Um, so I think I remember this because I spoke to Tanya 2 years ago, which in my world is feels like last week. But their store just rang out. It didn't like it didn't no, it didn't ring out. I was on hold, sorry. And on my notes I've got Kerry with a C, Ceri. Is that So is that now changed? Yeah. Do, do they? No, no, it's fine. What I was going to ask is, do they like, if for example Bex came back in and was like, oh, do you know what? The directors said give you a go. What then happens with Spitty? Is it because you said Andrew deals with Spitty? So is it kind of like even if I got my foot in the door with you guys, is it something that you'd pass it on to Spitty, or is it something that they're two kind of separate in terms of choosing suppliers? Yeah, 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 yeah. Bang heads and say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, trust me, I've done this now, this ink business for 15 years. I've been selling ink, and I remember even speaking to one director, and he's the director for multiple stores, and his other stores wouldn't order off me even when he told them to. It's really weird. So it's kind of like one of these situations where you just got to play it by ear and take one at a time, and just build relationships up one at a time because that's all you can do really, Tanisha. But I'll send it over now. Thank you very much again for your time, and you have a lovely afternoon as well. Thank you. Speak to you in a bit. Ta-ra now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Not spoken requote. Okay. So drafts, follow quote. Specsavers. Do you know what? Right, I'm gonna get this quote off and nip to Lou. Come back.